Yo, what's up, guys? Cyrese back with another video. For this one, we are talking about my top 3 sleep hacks for faster muscle growth. So, let's skip all this, and get right into the hacks. Let me minimize them real quick. We got 3 of them. Hack number 1 is consistent sleep schedule, the non-negotiable. Couple things here. Your body loves routine, regulates hormones for recovery, and avoids sleep debt. So, your body adapts to whatever you give it and however you treat it. So if you have a sleep routine that you constantly try to adhere to, your body's going to get used to that and it's going to make your sleep super easy. So how can you do that? Basically, try to go to bed at the exact same time every night and try to wake up at the same time every morning. Even on the weekends, if you can, try to wake up at the same time that you do during the week, and that'll make your schedule way easier. This also helps avoid sleep debt. If you don't know what sleep debt is, it's basically like, say on a Friday, you're off Saturday and Sundays. On a Friday, you decide to sleep a little bit later because it's the weekend. Hey, why not? I'll stay up 3-4 hours. Now you wake up and you wake up at your regular time because your body's used to it. But now you only slept like 5 or 6 hours and you think, okay, that's fine. Saturday and Sunday, I'll just sleep 10 hours or maybe 11 hours to catch up. That's basically sleep debt. But the bad thing is that your body doesn't work like that. You can't just like catch up on sleep. Every time you go to sleep under 8 hours, it's kind of going to negatively affect your body. So the best thing you can do is try to get your 8 hours of sleep every single night and try to stay with a consistent schedule. Try to go to bed at the same time and try to wake up at the same time. Basically, also very minimum, try to get at least 8 hours every single night. If you can get more than that, that's even better. For me, my biggest gain started to hit once I started to actually prioritize strict sleep. So like I said, I was going to the bed at the same time, waking up at the same time, and I was getting my 8 or more every single night. Hack number 2, optimize your sleep environment. Let's get into this. Basically, make your room as dark as you can. Get blackout curtains we have blackout curtains in our room and our living room as well too. It helps make the room super dark. Also, try to keep your room cold if you can. We've got an AC unit. We live in Seattle, so there's not really ACs in any of the houses here. So we just have a window AC and we blast that thing on at nighttime. That way it's nice and cold throughout the entire night. That'll help you stay asleep as well too. Another thing is try to make it quiet. Keep the noise and distractions to a minimum if you can. Reduce your disturbances. One of the big ones I struggle with is my dog. Our dog's always moving throughout the night, so we try to keep her in one spot as much as we can, but she gets fidgety and she likes to move. That's okay. We're trying to figure out what to do. We don't want to put her in a crate. She loves to sleep with us. But all of these things will help with nice deep sleep cycles throughout the night. If you want, you can get things like earplugs or even a white noise machine. A white noise machine is something that I had in the past that works really well too. They're cheap. You can get them for like $20 on Amazon. Another tip I tell my clients too is to try to make the room as dark as possible by getting rid of any type of light. Oh, hold on, someone's calling me. God, I'm so distracted. Just got off a 5-minute phone call. What were we even talking about? White noise? I don't know. Let's just go to the next hack because I don't even remember. I'm so distracted. Hack number 3, wind down ritual, your signal for growth. Your body needs to de-stress. You need to prepare your mind for rest. This starts to reduce your cortisol as well as boost growth hormones. So what are some ways that we can do this? Basically, you can kind of get rid of all your screens 60 minutes before bed. So stay off your phone, stay off the TV. If you've got a Kindle or something, you could read a Kindle instead. That screen won't tear up your eyes and it'll kind of help with your circadian rhythm as well too. You can read a physical book. If you're old school and you're super old, you could do that. Maybe you could do some light stretching, a little bit of meditation if you're into that. I don't really meditate, but I've heard it works really great for other people. Do a really hot shower. That will help too. Another thing I like to do is I start to turn down all the lights in the entire house. If I can turn them all off, I do, but if it's still a little bit early, I just kind of turn them all down a little bit so they're not that bright. Same thing with your phone. Turn on the blue light filter, turn down the brightness on your phone a couple hours before bed as well too. And then, like I said, the hour before bed, try to stay off your phone if you can, stay off the TV, stay off your tablet, or your laptop, your computer, stay off the screens if you can. What else? Listen to some music, some calming music if that helps you get in the mood to fall asleep. Basically, just try to de-stress as much as possible and try to enter into like a calming state as much as possible an hour or 2 hours before bed. Another thing too that I almost forgot about is to not eat too close to your bedtime, because that will affect your sleep as well too. If you can, try to eat at the very minimum, like not like 3 hours before you go to bed at the latest. If you can increase that gap, that's even better for you too. I've noticed personally over the years that the closer I eat to my bedtime, the worse my sleep is. Nowadays, like I said, I try to eat at least 3 hours before bed if I can, but that's not always going to be the case, but I try my best. So these were just a couple things that should help you guys with your sleep. And hopefully, as you may know now, the better your sleep is, the better your gains are going to be. So do take this really seriously. The best natty lifters who see the best natural gains, they focus on everything. They don't just focus on their training. They focus on their training, their recovery, their optimization. They focus on their sleep and their nutrition and their diet as well. It's all one big puzzle, and you got to work on every single piece if you really want this to work. So I did go over a few things, but if you're looking for more information, I'll just say this. If you are a young, natural, skinny guy who is under 30 years old and you're trying to build drug-free muscle, I have a complete A to Z program that is literally designed for people just like yourself. I'll say that one more time. If you are a young, natural, skinny guy who is under 30, who is trying to build drug-free muscle, this program is literally designed and created for you by myself through my 15 years of lifting experience and my 10 years of research. Everything that I know, all the work I've done with clients, all my experiences are literally packed into this one single program. If you guys want to check it out, you can check it out completely for free. I'll put the link in the description below. At the very least, you should go check it out. But if not, feel free to leave a like, a comment, maybe subscribe if you like these videos. If you want to see more, hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time a video comes out. But that's about it. Thanks to you guys for tuning in. Peace out. I will see you guys in the next video.